Well, uh, here it goes, my second entry of my online journal. Um, this time the topic was mythology, and the first thing that I have to say is that I found this topic fascinating, basically because we reflected a lot about the need that humankind have to explain things that that they don't understand, that we don't understand about nature, about some events, and we do it by creating stories. And that's interesting because it happens to every culture, no matter the differences. The second thing that I have to say about that is that I would have loved to have more time in order to read Egyptian myth, not only a text about Egyptian mythology, but I guess it's a kind of invitation for us to do some research, and that's okay. Well, and the third thing is that I definitely love Greek mythology. I love Greek gods, because they are so human, they are not perfect. They have defects and weaknesses, and they are so driven by their passions. So, in a way, I feel they are more believable, especially for for us that live in a culture where people worship a god, a single god that is supposed to be pure love and almighty and perfect, but at the same time creates a world full of defects and sufferings. And at least for me, it's kind of impossible to believe in that kind of God. What? Well, that's another story. Well, mm, let's see. Well, about my receptive abilities on listening, I would say that I found interesting listening to the ideas of the first documentary we saw that related Catholic religion, to myth and to natural events, and showed how um, they are like telling the same story over and over with different names and different characters, and making it look like it's true. It's about true facts when it's an an interpretation of things. Well, that made a lot of sense for me. The and about my reading and my reading abilities, I found that the all the text, the myths we read, quite easy to read. Maybe with one exception, one text that it was a Greek myth. I don't remember which one, but it had a lot of vocabulary. Not really in use, but a lot of vocabulary anyway. And the first one was the most interesting because it dealt with the definition of myth. About my productive abilities and my speaking, well, I have realized that I speak too much in class and that my classmates will hate me a lot soon if they are not hating me right now. And it's a problem for me because I just can't help speaking too much in class. And about my writing, well, the myth was a very good exercise. We wrote about 3,000 words with Oscar, and we learned, I think, that we have to be very careful not to commit very basic mistakes on writing. About my fluency, well, writing and reading mm, is uh, for me not that complicated at this level, but I know I have to improve both abilities. And listening and speaking well. There, even if I feel that I'm okay with that for the level, I'm trying to put all my attention in little details, like such as pronunciation and well, use of prepositions and use of expressions. And that for that, I keep on writing my special notebook that I told you last entry, and I think it's becoming very useful for me. Well, sorry for the face, I'm very tired, and this is all I have to say up to this moment. Have a nice day. Bye.